Training teams. Training teams. Yeah, freak out. Then go to add user. And then go to play. Alright. We gotta go to all. Alright, you ready? I'm okay. One.
Go one.
One.
Yeah, ready? I'm gonna go one.
Two.
Two.
Three.
Three. Oh, you got a good team. Ready?
Mine are probably fired. No cap. Maybe not. Maybe I lied. That's kind of fire, but I don't. That's fire. That's it. They're not fire, dude. Oh, wait. Dang, bro. I thought it was going to be way tougher. There's not an orange one?
Yo, actually.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
I've seen them. Let's play in a crazy bowl game. Ready? Just scroll over and make it stop. Yeah, stop. And it's fucking 4 long. It's a home. He drums on that.
I like it.
Other than they play this fucking these are good drums.
Hey, that's the game. You ready?
Look at the stadium, see where they stay. I'm talking about the concert. I don't know what I'm fundamental. Pretty good basketball.
Hello and welcome to San Diego, California, America's finest city and Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs, but today, the site of an end-of-year tradition, the Holiday Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
I remember when like someone showed me a fucking high school mod. I was like, how did you get Fishers on there? Fishers is on the lot. Oh.
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway.
How did you get
How did you get my email? How did you get my address? Oh.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So Miami's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him, I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to slow him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
I'm going to play them.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Ward. Gets it out fast.
It's a hold.
No.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
On me?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And that defense is there to guide.
I got negative yardage from the.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming.
And then
so
you'd be like, I have to wait to leave it.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but
we play a little dirty here in the next
one. It'll be a first down.
He's got such good awareness. He does a good job of feeling the rush. And you know it's a pass. You want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first.
Why did you go backwards?
And he goes out of bounds, coming up with positive yardage there.
He literally.
That was always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season.
No!
It's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know how I did that.
It's fun, Jesse, to
don't
dance
disrespect
with
us like
boys
that.
one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Takes it the other way.
Oh!
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
See, guys were disrespectful.
I do no. I was trying to slide.
Slide. This gave her several mistakes.
They're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups, because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Saunders, bro.
I saw him dog it.
What Sanders?
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right.
Good run. Good solid run, guys.
Talking too loud. You're going to get me in trouble.
The Lobos in the hurry up.
You're going to get me in trouble.
David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a eating contest at the Outback.
Here's that play, okay?
Which squad could eat more steak?
I don't care. I believe in them.
It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Wide open downfield.
Nice. This motherfucker.
Inside the 10.
Oh!
Touchdown,
Okay.
I'm sorry. My song's the dog. What happened?
I'm
gonna be honest, I knew how to do that because I accidentally did it. I didn't mean to, and I started doing it.
In a flash. You just saw that on that.
Kind of like you accidentally did it earlier.
I was trying to slide.
The slide's not gonna be that fucking.
I pressed square.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone.
Uh-oh.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson.
Oh, if I would have gotten
Not
there.
nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the middle mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And this is dropped. Yo, pass. He had a huge hit in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense
finds
a way to come back to some of those.
All right, get out of here, bro, you fucking cheater.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and
he walks in for touchdown, New Mexico.
What's that we doing here in New Mexico?
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
Why did he pull that? Wait, why did he pull the iPhone phone? It's a fucking quarterback in Mexico. Why didn't
That's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Oh, I thought I had picked him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
It's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
At midfield, he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
It's so fire,
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Oh!
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4.
They said nowhere to run, but I literally just pulled it
It's
up.
hard to run on a defense that
Get
goes
out of
on the
here.
ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holding.
Bro, stop.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane!
He got way more height than
Lining up for the PAT.
logos.
Dropping back, it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Not when you're playing against the Hurricanes.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. And David
I'm really not paying
to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Leaves it with the back. Dragged down
Not
to
gonna
the
lie.
turf, but not before getting the first
That's
down.
bullshit. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. What's going on? Not staying on it. First down. First quarter, I mean.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've come to the end of
Yeah, I
the
know.
first.
That's why.
Take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Where's the beat, my nigga? Pop Smoke.
They
See what I
are
did there?
lined
Like,
up and ready to go and get things
not
started
really,
here in
sir.
the second.
at the moment, I'm grabbing in the face. That's
They'll
why.
start the drive
that's
here
why
with
I'm
first
not
down to open this period. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. If he makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Great job by the defense. Everybody.
Bro, he's still on the ground. Niggas upset.
Running to the football, nowhere to go.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete.
Dude.
Huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps
So
out of bounds
easy,
for
dude.
a first down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the move, he fires. He's got him wide open.
You cheated. You cheated.
Finally goes out of
I'm
bounds
defining
after the
my-
explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Remember, if your entire
He
body
caught
is
it?
past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football,
He
that's a
did not catch the
penalty.
ball.
He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Now on 2nd down.
Awesome.
He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And
I
they
gave
get
you
him
more
down.
yards.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass.
Circle,
How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making the situation a lot more manageable.
He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I just
And
stopped
the
it.
Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass.
Dude, that's your
Throws
name.
for the
Ain't no
tight
fuck.
end.
Bro,
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another
How did
big
you not
play
catch
and
that?
interception. He'll have
No,
to
me.
settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Dampier. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it.
What the-
On the line, it's Sanders.
And that's a really good example of a
dude,
quarterback
I literally
that's
right
been
on you and I fucking ran away.
same
I did not mean to do that.
was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd
Some
down,
stupid
now
ass
setting
shit.
up 1st and goal.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
Out with Zeke.
Bro from Stranger Things and
Defense
even
rolls
hospital.
up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and
Bro,
long
I did
coming.
not mean to. I accidentally laughed at William when he told me his dad was having a problem with diabetes. I just, That's that.
Bro, I'm like that.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Lobo.
Well, go ahead, think
the
about
way
it.
to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. They went out and looked so good on that last drive.
A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. This is ultra-aggressive, still in the first half. For the onside kick. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Try to get it to the edge. Shakes off the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Spins away. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And you're trying to get the ball to your running back in space and do a good job tossing it on the perimeter. What do you need? Set the edge. You got to do a good job with the offensive line. And then you need perimeter blocking out wide to hold their own. Do a good job, hold their own. Nice positive game, nice positive toss plays.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
To the air, it's Ward. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration.
Never like him, nigga cannot bullet pass at all. Every bullet pass I've done, he throws it straight to the defender.
Interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus second down.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking to throw on second down. Going for the big play. And the ball is intercepted.
Perfect time to use it. Spell bitch.
First down here for the offense.
No, we're in the tape.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you throw him to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What?
Defender, you dream about this.
Wait, I didn't out of your shit.
What? And just sticking that guy.
Wait, look, it's going to be a turnover. 32 for the
come up with a stop on third and short from the 37.
Right, nigga.
With jet sweep pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Oh, yeah.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, K. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Get on the ground. Backfield, he'll lose a couple. The Lobos will hustle for the line.
Oh, shit.
I was say, you got timeouts, you can use them.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I'm getting the anime moment.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He hurls one deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
Nice on his back.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
He'll start this drive firing. Going to throw it over the top of the D. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
To the air, it's Ward. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat-type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense.
There's no way he's this good, right? His voice on guy, there's no way. Wait, but watch me look up the stats. He's like 100 yards.
And the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
This one was crazy. Look at this, dude. And then, oh.
Yeah, that's it. Well, take it there, Like, can you go back and change the play?
And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I shouldn't have heard it. Oh my god. I did not mean to.
I called timeout?
At the 25. The offense will have to use its first.
I did. You can check the bottom. You never watch football games?
Okay,
Look.
I see.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
But you know you're going to have, dude.
They'll open the second half with a run.
Oh, God.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
Do-over.
So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want
That was a character you were controlling.
Looking to go up top on first down. He fires it out to the right. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down. And
you think that should have been an interception?
Second down after that incompletion.
What button is that?
Motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Better for me, better for me.
Well, that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative.
Got some room, headed to the goal.
I thought he fumbled.
Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they jump on top here in the second half.
Team is playing apart because
Offensively, you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. He scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Lining up to add another. Looking to pass. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the offense tremendous.
Dude, there's no way. Ooh, perfect. The whole team. Bro, if you scored that, I would have literally quit. I would have quit.
Alright guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They go to the ground. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being
trick.
physical. You hear it a lot in football.
Over trick, huh?
That's happening in this game.
You're not
They're
gonna get
just
me.
not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
What's that?
Run this play because it forces the defense to react. Do you want to spin a safety down? Somebody better keep contained. Very hard to defend the G.
And the pressure gets there.
It's that sack, huh?
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back
careful.
end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and trying to burn this defensive back. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's
Honestly, if I would have got that angle, But he got freaking stuck. I don't know how.
He's so versatile as a strong safety. This is a guy that we've seen come down to the box, support the run. He can tackle out in space, but he's also really good on the back end in coverage. That time in the cover two look, doing a great job with his eyes. He also shows you off the ball.
The toss sweep to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this team.
You bitch. You literally cheated. You did that last time, so I know.
I'm reading the play as it developed.
I know.
They're going toss play to the field.
I'm just watching
too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
He tried again. He just got burnt, dude. Slow ass quarterbacks. That's a big issue when you say things trash fields.
They're just being hard. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively.
You know, go for two there and stay up 7.
Bring more pressure. And this right, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live the results because everything else ain't working anyway.
New ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is
He fumbled that.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback.
He's going for it all. Couldn't hang on to that one. He's already picked off. Passes almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
All right, QB, I got to trust you, man. You already threw one pick. Now that one probably should have picked. Just give me a reason to feel confident I can drop back and let
Smart play.
Or else this league maybe gets a little bit short. Maybe we start
Stop the clock.
Right in the bullpen.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Feeling some heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. And he will go into the end zone.
Well, I think 4 picks did more.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks up the ball, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The play action fake. The little
That's an interception.
And the defense comes up with the stop. And you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 3rd. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page.
I'm literally using the same kids.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use.
He's looking deep.
Whoa! He dropped it. No. Wait, hold on. I thought he got that.
I stopped. I really stopped. Watch. See me stop though. Veteran play. He held it for a while.
Yeah, he did. He did drop it. It looks like he went down with it. He got killed.
Look at the fucking duck over there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, Next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay down.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible play and a big loss. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, these guys will take it to the house.
And it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching.
I thought it was around the outside. It's on the fucking inside.
You stack another drive on top of this. Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Still running at the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react.
Good
I think the defense
How tall is he?
they just
8
didn't
feet?
react very well.
He's still big enough?
Line, just all that push they're getting on that right side.
I want to see how tall he is.
Defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. Man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Hurricanes are on the move. Quarterback keeps it. Got the first down and more. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
This quarterback is such a weapon on these design QB runs. He's not trying to just go get first downs. This guy's a threat to take it the distance, and man, he did it right there.
Ready to try the point after. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm.
Why didn't he throw it? I literally pressed circle and X.
He's got a quarterback.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on
Kid,
top.
throw off that arm. No, he didn't. Run. I still ran it.
Or cut into it as we take a look at the stats.
You have hella passing.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Is that going out?
Keep going, no.
On the run from inside his own 5. If he was gambling on that return, it did not pay off. He's out of bounds at his own 6. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down.
He had to get it. Right?
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt, situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things. Like, understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Looking for a man. It's Dampier. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now.
And they got him.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Okay,
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Bitch. Put across that line, dude.
On the move. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
What did you say? The black. My guys is just black.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job on the offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Right now, we might not do it, but we can.
He'll bring it out. It's Sanders.
Ooh.
They flag him down at the 20.
I have a real fucking returner, bro. And that's no offense to Lobos. Shout out Lobos fans.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense.
We'll
see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David
If you weren't going against fucking...
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first.
The expressway.
I didn't mean to showboat, by the way. I literally was. I tried to do the back too. I promise. No, on Xbox 360, that's the back too. Stop, dude, because I didn't mean to show.
How hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this running back that can play wide receiver? Design ways to get the football in his
I knew you were going to fight
once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their
if we don't get the ball, it's like...
And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'd hope to get that thing.
Why would you? I was going outwards. You guys not listening to me.
And here comes that Miami offense.
You're not listening to me.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Go. Go.
And the defense drags him down.
I wish I could break down the exercise of this.
Second and 60.
Yeah, bro. No.
It's just really dumb. Running the wrong way.
You know what it said? It's just really dumb.
Don't do that again and stop calling plays.
Now the play fake.
Yes, it
And he was hit just as he released it.
Dude, I thought I was going to get that stupid score.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
And it's downfield by the DB.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite.
No.
Can't get it out there.
I use blitz, I blitz, this is fucking... That's blitz, bro. So, 2 guys going up.
What a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it.
I freaking forgot it was like...
And score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
This is scary.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Yeah.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He's looking to throw it. Extending the play. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass, it's Ward. Got his man on the outside. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Quickly complete. Ripping through the defense. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Toss to the outside. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Hurricanes have taken it inside the 20. Power football with the run. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can. There's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Starting to feel a little pressure. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Open runway ahead. Flips the field, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left.
Okay.
Shut up, nigga.
I tell you the game just
Yo,
like
that's
this.
up.
Game just like this. That's not even Georgia. Same exact situation. They play the speed. They're just on speed.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Jumping on just a bit. We've got a false start.
On you.
False start.
What?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown, Lobos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. And it might be
saying that
through the uprights that sends us to overtime.
Filled
Quick
with
work on
pressure.
that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46. First down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Ward. He'll off one deep down the left side.
No!
He's got it downfield for a huge...
Did they call a timeout?
They get the timeout and the clock reads 3
I
seconds.
missed it.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Let's go!
Man. Fuck that bullshit, man. You got me 45. Give me I lost by 45. Fuck that bullshit, bro. Give me Miami getting beat by 45.
Let's
Beat
go!
by 45 by Miami, bro.
Let's go!
Dog, I played a better game with fucking Lobos, man.
I was gonna say, bro, I wasn't lying.
Last play and they get it
Bro,
done.
let's go.
What a play to show up
It
in
needs
that
to be
moment
out
of the game and make
The
that
banger
type
game.
of play.
That was a banger game. That was an instant classic. Instant NCAA classic,
No doubt.
guys.
It's what you dream about, but those moments, you have to step up and make it.
Little Brian.
Big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game
What a
to
crazy
get you the
option.
win.
That's going to do
What
it for
percentage?
us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock.
You just missed a classic.
They tune in to the very-
Another presentation of
No, we're about
EA
to
Sports
play-
College Football.
They say iron sharpens iron. That's what they say.
Hey, whoever's in here, I know the mic is bad, but comment something, just so we know you're in here.
The Lobos, baby? That's fine, baby. That's fine.
What is the big guy, the huge talk? I shouldn't have ran back with this guy. Too original.
Maybe it's actually good. Dude, look how many attributes you have, though. Go to my team. How many of my guys have attributes? Look at this. None. Standards.
Where you see that?
Look, they're down here. Physical, mental, like, they don't have to. Oh, Dampier did. Oh, no wonder. He's a magician out the game next to him. Dampier's 79 overall. Stand up. Bad.
He's
I
like my
like
son.
him. I like him.
A little shorter. That's actually
Check
true.
my receiving yard. Oh, some of my boys are going to see. Yes, he was healthy. Oh, I mean, why is he have like 20 moves? Oh, meaning if he double would be catches. And these other guys. Thumb after thumb. But you know what? Lobo fans, I like this team. You know what? Lobos is one of my favorite teams to watch. I'm gonna watch Lobos games.
Damn, look at how many I got. Yo, wait, that was a good play. Like, I knew you were gonna watch over here. Well, I don't even know what to do.
I didn't know why he didn't because you're just one more. Did you even think about it?
No.
I was pretty sure myself look how much they got it.
Dude, that was looking fire.
If you didn't hear me, I literally said I should do it. So I already thought, okay, I lost the game. And then you line up, I'm like, what the fuck? Because what I did was I clicked the play that I blocked your kicker. That I blocked your punt. Remember earlier in the game?
This was terrible. This is actually a bad play. This is actually bad.
No, it's not because you're so much faster. Oh, bro, literally, dude, my guys are running in fucking slow motion. That's my only issue. Because, like, honestly, the defense is okay. But look, right there, dude, my guys are fucking slow. Oh, that's bad. I actually might have dropped the crazy ball. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was running around with a 79 overall quarterback all over the team. Your quarterback is, what, 94? How much overall is Cam Ward?
93.
Is that real? But they're both the same archetype, so they all play this game. Oh my god. I had terrible
8 completions. And
I threw 4 fucking picks at the same guy. I don't know how that happened, by the way. He was covering different receivers.
I threw 3.
You gotta work on that. I'm gonna play another game against you. Nah, because that shit was fun for me. You can't even say that wasn't a good game.
3 random.
Yeah, 3 random again. That was fun. It was fun. Fuck. Alright, guys, I didn't need New Mexico. I came in, you know what? Hey, I'm at a loss. I came out with no one.
Are you ready?
Yep, you start.
We gotta do it at the same time.
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wait, you're not one. 3, 2,
1. Oh.
even.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Even again.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go. Look, I'll give you 1 redraw. Okay, you ready?
Ooh. These are fire.
That's actually our pretty good.
I might have to use I like this too, but the last one's so fire.
Shrimp. Maybe I like that. That shit's tough as fuck. What the fuck? I know you only know. It's crazy because you have the basically same overall. I just had except your defense can be better than that. Wait, random ball game.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Why do I like that?
Wait, ooh. Raymond James Stadium, USC, USC.
These teams are actually pretty close to each other. Ole Miss is Mississippi, UL, and University of Louisiana. So Louisiana and Mississippi.
Welcome to paradise.
These are
Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of the annual tradition of
They got
bowl season, the
good
Easy
job.
Coast Hawaii Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only
They kind of look like
set the
their
tone for
jerseys
what we're
stink.
going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well.
Fake?
As
Oh, yeah.
we'll see the number 20
The
team in the
P40s?
country, the Ole Miss Rebels.
P40
Taking on a team
Warhammers.
from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks.
TX40
48 Sports
Warhammer
College Football.
slash.
I'm Reese
Ooh,
Davis, joined
I
here
got
in the
a
booth
big
by
bag.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Okay.
And guys, let's get this thing started.
Oh, yeah. Chocolate man. Their teeth look huge. Yeah.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game.
Defense is your dogs. Let's see now.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
I know Ole Miss has great.
So Ole Miss offense takes the field.
Oh my God.
And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
And these guys are okay. They can get out.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stance.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team.
You know who he is.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. To the air on first down. They're bringing heat.
Oh, get up.
And that
Get up.
pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
How do you get up?